Is it going to happen again? Listen. Peace is never granted outright. It is lent and leased. You can win a war today and lose a peace tomorrow. Win in the field and lose in the forum. Peace has a mind of its own and doesn't follow victory around. What is 2/3 finished in Germany won't be 3/3 finished in Japan. There's a homely maxim out of London says it better.
The duration's going to be a lot longer than the war, Governor.
You can make war quickly, but you make peace slowly. It takes a second to break a peace, but a long time to put it together again. There are some records in Washington say it better.
Congress took only 8 minutes to declare war on Germany, and in the same session, it took only 5 minutes to declare war on Japan. But between this war and the last one, the world took 25 years trying to declare peace, and then couldn't do it.
Listen, to win is great. To learn from winning greater. But to put the lessons learned from winning hard to work, that is the neatest trick of all. Shall we live alone this time and like it?
We tried that before, and it didn't work.
Shall we sit with the rest of the world in common council or stand apart in splendid isolation?
We stood apart last time, and it didn't work.
Shall we merely assume it will happen again in the course of human nature, and make up our minds not to make up our minds about anything really important?
We tried the ostrich routine last time, and it didn't work.
Soldier, don't you feel in your bones that we can keep it from happening again? That we're smarter now we've learned some lessons, and stronger now we've made some friends. For has it not been shown what free, united peoples can accomplish? Wonder staggering the naked mind.
We came from behind and we came up fast.
We got together and spotted them, aces and spades, and beat them at their own game.
Showed them how to pull off what Napoleon and Hitler never even dared to try.
Invasion across the channel.
Showed them how to flank a flank and blitz a blitz.
Showed them that when you get together and conquer, it works out better than divide and conquer.
Showed them how to wage a war and work and plan and sing songs all at once.
We're going to tell the postman next time he comes around that Mr. Hitler's new address is the Berlin burying ground. Round and around Hitler's grave, round and around we go. Gonna lay that feller down, he won't get up no more. Adolf Hitler started hot, he was mighty big and bold, but the Allies slapped him down so hard he caught his death of cold. Round and around Hitler's grave, round and around we go. Gonna lay that feller down, he won't get up no more. Round and around Hitler's grave, round and around we go. Gonna lay that feller down, he won't get up no more. Round and around.
The singing fades. The celebrants go home. The bowl is drained and emptied and the toasts are drunk. The guns are still, the tanks garaged. The plane rests in the hangar. Only the night remains, and the armed camps. The boy with questions on his mind turns on his cot in the barracks, stares at the ceiling, says to himself,
I hope to God it's not going to happen again. I hope they planned better this time.
Outside, the dew of morning glistens like a hope, and light of day is just beyond the local curve of earth. The plan gets ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is ready for the plan. Lord God of trajectory and blast, whose terrible sword has laid open the serpent, so it withers in the sun for the just to see. Sheathe now the swift avenging blade with the names of nations writ on it, and assist in the preparation of the plowshare. Lord God of fresh bread and tranquil mornings, who walks in the circuit of heaven among the worthy, deliver notice to the fallen young men. The tokens of orange juice and a whole egg appear now before the hungry children. That night again falls cooling on the earth, as quietly as when it leaves your hand. that freedom hath withstood the tyrant like a Malta in a hostile sea, and that the soul of man is surely a Sevastopol which goes down hard and leaps from ruins quickly. Lord God of the topcoat and the living wage, who has furred the fox against the time of winter, and stored provender of bees in summer's brightest places, do bring sweet influences to bear upon the assembly line. Accept the smoke of the mill town among the accredited clouds of the sky. Fend from the wind with a house and a hedge him whom you made in your image, and permit him to pick of the tree and the flock, that he may eat today without fear of tomorrow, and clothe himself with dignity in December. Lord God of test tube and blueprint, who jointed molecules of dust and shook them till their name was atom, who taught worms and stars how they could live together, appear now among the parliaments of conquerors and give instruction to their schemes. Measure out new liberties, so none shall suffer for his father's color or the credo of his choice. Post proofs that brotherhood is not so wild a dream as those who profit by postponing it pretend. Sit at the treaty table and convoy the hopes of little peoples through expected straits, and press into the final seal a sign that peace will come for longer than posterities can see ahead, that man unto his fellow man shall be a friend forever.
I love to listen to that hour, and if you haven't heard it before, I'm glad I played it here.